Hello, writers! Welcome to grades 3 to 5 writing class with abundant education. Today, we're going to practice 3 big skills. 1. Vocabulary opposites and word meaning. 2. Planning a paragraph that stays on topic. And 3. Writing dialogue using quotation marks. By the end, you'll write one strong paragraph about one moment at a birthday party. Let's begin!
On this page, we're working with vocabulary antonyms and meaning. Read each question carefully and choose the best answer. For part A, you'll circle the correct answer. Remember, bright means lots of light, and the opposite is dim. Tidy means neat, and the opposite is sloppy. Gracious means polite, and the opposite is rude. Also remember, borrow means you take something and return it. Lend means you give something to someone for a while. For part B, fill in the blanks using the word bank. Don't rush, check that each word makes sense in the sentence. For part C, match each word with its opposite. When you finish, pause and double check your answers before moving on.
Now we're learning how to plan a paragraph so it stays on topic. Look at the example web. The topic is my birthday party. Some details match the topic, like cake, candles, a piñata, and opening presents. But some details do not match the topic, like New Year's Day is soon or a random vacation. Those should be crossed out because they distract the reader. Next, you'll make your own web on the blank organizer. Think of decorations, food, and activities. Try to add details that really belong together in one party story. Then we practice writing city, state with a comma. For example, Brooklyn, New York. When you write a city and a state, always put a comma between them. Say it out loud. City, comma, state.
Great! Now let's make our writing sound like a real story by adding dialogue. On the left, you'll look at the cartoon and write what the characters might say. Try to make it sound natural, like a real conversation. On the right, we practice quotation marks. Quotation marks go around the exact words someone says. Listen carefully. If the character speaks, we write, Daisy said, I think it's fun to splash in puddles. Notice the quotation marks around the speaking words only. As you fill in the speech bubbles, imagine the character's feelings. Are they excited, nervous, surprised? Use words that match the picture. And remember, quotation marks are like a talking frame for the character's words.
Now it's time for your main writing. Step 1, choose one moment from the list. Arriving, eating take, playing a game, opening presents, or a funny surprise. Pick just one moment so your paragraph stays focused. Step 2, plan your details. Answer, who was there? What happened? When did it happen? Where exactly? And add one strong describing word, like bright, dim, tidy, or sloppy. Also, circle 3 vocabulary words you will use in your paragraph. Step 3, write one paragraph with 7 to 9 sentences. Your paragraph must include a topic sentence that tells what the paragraph is mostly about, at least 3 vocabulary words, one city, comma, state written correctly with a comma, one line of dialogue with quotation marks, and no off-topic sentences. Reminder, stay in one moment. If you start writing about opening gifts, don't suddenly switch to a vacation or a different day. One moment, one paragraph.
Last page. This is your answer key for the vocabulary quiz. Use it to check your work. As you check, don't just mark right or wrong. Ask yourself, why is this answer correct? For example, borrow means you take something and return it. Lend means you give something to someone for a while. After checking your answers, do a final check on your paragraph. Did you use city, state with a comma? Did you include 3 vocabulary words correctly? Did you include one line of dialogue with quotation marks? Did every sentence stay on the same moment? Awesome work today. Your writing is getting clearer, stronger, and more organized.